Hi guys, just a quick one, just a little update of what's been happening really. Not a lot has really happened, to be honest. We didn't actually make it with the Escort to RS Coombe. I couldn't get a trailer in time. Luckily I hadn't actually purchased the track time, so I wasn't really out of pocket as such. It was just more of a bit of a bummer really, but yeah, that's basically the intro, and I'll go through what's happened in the last few weeks. The first job we done was to replace the fuel line, because the one that was already on it was pretty deteriorated. I don't know if it's an original thing, but it's pretty rubbish. So if we get down here, you should be able to just see. Basically, it was a 10mm copper. Runs all the way up there, so it's one straight long piece now. Don't know how far you can see. It goes all the way up there over the rear axle and on up into the fuel tank. I was going to put it inside. Just getting the fittings and the bulkhead fittings were so expensive, and I don't really think it was needed, to be honest. I mean, it's pretty close to the chassis rail, so I can't see it causing any issues. I was worried that if it hit something it'd rip it off, sort of thing, but it's pretty close. I can't see it being any problems. But yeah, so that was the first job we done. I managed to sort the breathers out. I bought a nice square one that's going to sit here, but it's not arrived yet, so it's currently got a bottle just in case if it does chuck any fluids out. But it's got a bit of an issue still on this carburetor. I'll quickly start up in a second just so you can you hear it. It just doesn't want to. It's strange. It doesn't really want to feel right. But yeah, I'll start up and I'll go from there. Yeah, so when it's like this, it just splutters. Like that. So I'm not really sure what's going on with it. But if I do use the temperature gun here, the first cylinder is always a hell of a lot less. That's 34, and the rest are currently 40. And when it's running, it's like they're like 110, that one's like 40. So when you take the spark plug out, this one, it's wet, and I think it smells of. It's hard to say if it's oil or fuel. It smells a little bit like oil. It has got a little bit of tiny when it's being revved. It does have a bit of smoke, and I think it is a light blue, like very faint. So I don't know if there's something wrong with this cylinder, because the other spark plugs are all like sooty. And I appreciate that they need setting up, but surely they should at least run, just not to their potential. But I bought a compression tester. Hopefully it'll be in a few days, so I'm going to compression test it, and I'll do them all just to check it. And we can go from there really. So I don't really know what the next stage would be. But lucky enough, I do have a spare engine. I've got a 2 litre Brembo Mondeo. So worst case scenario, I guess I'll just have to swap them over. I wasn't planning to use it, but push comes to shove, I guess. So I did manage to get another trailer in the end. I bought another one. It's definitely miles better than the old one. We did take it to that Castle Coombe, their summer action day. I did have a track time booked, just one session, because it wasn't running. So as I said, I didn't take it round. I ended up taking the Mondeo around, which was a bit of a laugh really, quite fun. So yeah, that's basically where we're at. I did do a few cheeky little donuts and stuff on the grass at Castle Coombe, but higher than 3,000 RPMs, and it just drags the engine down that pop-in, so it really didn't go too well. Yeah, so the next stage is to try to get that sorted. Worst case scenario, we'll pull this engine out. If it is compression or something, we'll just put that other engine in. I don't really want to use it, but gets it going, and then we'll go from there. There was a few drift days in the end of August at Rockingham, which would have been nice to go to, because now they've got some playpens so you can just mess around in there to start with, but I don't think it'll be going there, to be honest. So that's just a quick little update. Hopefully we can get the problem sorted with it, and we can go from there really, and get the bits and bobs done. So thanks for watching, and like and subscribe.